Well, hello there, RV camper. Hello, road trip with Yogi. Yep, that was definitely clickbait. We all knew it was clickbait. Hello, N3V1K. Hello, Jason Bucko Wing. Mayhem RV. Hello there, Hank Amarillo. Yes, he loves the American flag so much he throws it on the ground. I guess I can put a picture of Diana on the wall. I mean, I don't know. I'm running out of space here. I guess we're here to talk about the blind views discovered. I mean, he's really eagle-eyed to be visually impaired. But the U.S. flag on the ground. It just goes to show that he's very sloppy. He doesn't really give a crap about anything when he just points a camera and shoots it and makes a video. He doesn't care about anything. Like a lot of I'm sure a lot of his viewers are veterans, and I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't like that, and he didn't even think about that when he was casually was walking across his little compound, wherever that is, and the flag just sitting there on the ground. Or maybe he did it on purpose, just to troll people. His biker buddies wouldn't stand for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of those bikers used to be veterans. Oh yeah, about Diana leaving him. Yeah, everyone knew that was a lie. You'd think that his audience is used to him lying to them. And he's getting less than 40,000 views per video. He has to resort to clickbait. And I know a lot of his audience didn't appreciate that. So I don't think his audience realize how much he lies to them. Yeah, a good amount of them don't. Well, some of them are coming around. Like a lot of my viewers were some of his audience that got tired of him. I expect nothing but trash from him. That's why I unsubscribed a year ago and haven't watched since. Well, sometimes it's fun to watch just to see how crappy he does his how he, the bus how much what is he going to do to that bus that he's going to have to wind up selling it to someone. If they're both living off each other, neither one will make the first move at this point. I would have to. I think that eventually Blossom is going to move on because both of them, neither one of them really. I don't really think either one of them care about each other, and it is just some kind of a deal they have between each other to help grow their audiences. But Eric and Blossom, I've watched her videos. I don't really like watching her videos, but sometimes I will. I get that these type of people are very solitary, and they're not to be with someone. It's not in them. It's that's not their character to live with someone else. They want to live a solitary lifestyle. Yeah, been tired since the beginning. Only watched cause it's a shit show. Exactly. She won't move on. She's stuck with him because she's broke and he knows that and exploits it. No, I don't. I disagree. I think that eventually she is going to leave him. It's not maybe not now, like maybe not within the next 3 months, but I give it at least a year and she won't be with him anymore. Something will happen because Eric is Eric. No one can stay with him for very long. The she must be a she's not exactly a saint, but she has to be more than any other woman that's ever been with him to stay with him this long. That bus is going to be the biggest money pit ever. He will spend too much and not be able to get his money back. Now, he gets He gets a lot of money from YouTube and from Patreon, so I don't think he's worried about that. He's going to lose a lot of money, but I don't think he really cares. Because I see bus windows and I want to paint them black. Yeah, I know. Rolling Stones. Dear Campervan Kevin. It's Dear Campervan Kevin. Why can't my bus work? The very first person I show my bussy to will be Campervan Kevin. I love you, Campervan Kevin. He has no concept of fiscal responsibility. Who the hell buys Christmas decorations for the squatter camp when he probably has boxes full of decorations at his junkyard property? I don't know who this Eric guy really is, but why do you spend so much energy hating on him? Who hurt you? That's funny is that this guy here, this big Reggie person, he I've seen him on multiple videos of mine, and all he does is say the same damn thing. If you don't know who Eric is, then why are you so interested in what I'm doing? Hi guys. Well, hello, Ozzy boy. Big Reggie, are you Eric? I like to think that Eric is a little smarter than that, but I mean, it may not be the case. Eric deserves all the hate he is getting. Don't get me wrong, I think you're funny. Okay, then, well, I don't understand the obsession though. What obsession? This is all this. This is all this channel is about. Me and my husband say exciting, and your voice all day to each other. Exciting! Some people learn from their past mistakes, others double down and dare anyone to disagree. big Big Reggie equals Campervan Kevin. I don't like it that you're so obsessed with my son. I mean, it's hard doing that voice. I do gotta say, I love the effort you put into the animations and the puppet. I wasn't trying to attack you, bro. I was actually curious if you know him personally or something. I think we all know why we don't like Eric. If you don't know why we don't like Eric, then I suggest you go do your own research. I'm not going to waste my time when there's countless videos from me and Scrollbait parodies and blind views that has enough information for you to come up with your own conclusion. And if you don't like Eric, if you don't know who Eric is, then I suggest you go look at those videos. I have like what 200 videos now that you can look through them and see why I don't like Eric. Sorry I'm late. I had to wait for my mom to get off the phone so I could get online. Good job, Gator Show. I can't imagine what junk is inside his white tent at this site. Just watch one video, and if you have any common sense, then you'll realize that's not fair. He needs to be hounded hard for having a flag on the ground. Yeah, we all agree. I guess I could update the merch, but see, no one's really been buying any of it, so I find it really difficult to commit to any extra effort into the making stuff that no one really buys. But then again, it's kind of overpriced. But this is that's the kind of the price model that the drop shipping company pretty much gave me. Like a lot of the stuff on there, I've dropped. I don't even make any money on it. I just want people to buy it, and no one's even buying it. So what's the point? And I'm not complaining. If it doesn't, if nothing gets sold, I mean, it might be that my channel's just not very big, and so it doesn't make much sense that anything should be sold. Well, thank you very much, Sheila Day. Thank you for the compliment.
Hi, guys. Some of you have asked, hey, Eric, how are you still alive after consuming so much garbage? It's easy. I know a secret. You ignoramuses have never read Blade of the Immortal. I have harnessed the powerful power of the parasite. The worms maintain my body, and in turn, I provide them a home. It's mutual coexistence. But I must respect their reproductive cycle. I nibble on my delicious, filthy nails, and back they go into my digestive system. In fact, the entity that you know as Eric Jacobs is 95% parasite. Bye, guys.
Eric named his Eric. He named his bus the Naughty Bus. This bus is very naughty. Eric's success is partly people being entertained by watching a train wreck, or maybe they see it as proof they could reinvent their own life and do fun stuff, like getting drunk at races or Disney. Or perhaps even getting drunk and walking on top of his RV and breaking some ribs. Yep, and pretending to have crutches.
You're not going to believe this, but Blossom scored me a night in the gigantic Tater Airbnb. Oh my gosh! It's beautiful! It looks like a misshapen ass. Do you know how many tater tots you can make from this thing? Billowy mashed potatoes. What the hell's going on? Hash browns, potato wedges, JoJo. What's wrong with you? I'm in tater heaven. My name is Spud. My name is Spud. Not to be confused with Tim or Randy or Mike or Kevin. My name is Spud. It's always been. Cause I'm the most boring son of bitch you ever seen. Covered in cat hair from head to toe. I'm rather drab, especially my nasty gray shorts. I wear them most of the time. Except when I'm pretending to be a biker, then it's my time to shine. 5'2" and rude as hell. I gotta get back to the RV before people notice the smell. My name is Spud. My name is Spud. They call me Eric Jacob Holly, and that's long for Spud, or so I've been told. Told by this son's a bitch that stands you before you bloated, short, and cold. I got my pride, I drinks my bud. I drink only the finest cause I make 90K a year. The breath on this fat bastard could bring any man to tears. We had our words, a common spat, so I overfed and wound up ending my cat. My name is Spud. My name is Spud. Spud. My name is Spud.
Yeah, I'm still getting over this cold. It lasted about maybe a week and a half. And like everybody's getting it. I work in the healthcare setting, and so all the patients got it. Some of the staff has it, And whenever we go out anywhere, there's people that's got this some kind of a cold. It's not a long cold, but yeah, I don't know what to say. Primus is looking for a drummer, and Eric can play rock band. I don't think that Eric is at the quite the caliber of playing in Primus, even if it is just the drumming position. Well, hello there, Big Mick. Well, hello there, Mike D Man. I love you too. I kind of wonder if it might be like a mild form of COVID. Like the it's not really. I mean, it is. I think maybe 100% contagious, but it doesn't last very long. And whenever I do my voice, it kind of like irritates my throat still. Is I can't wait to see how he's going to fit 5 cats in that bus. It's probably going to be similar to how it was when he was using that Littlefoot from Washington to back to Arizona. But still, that is too many cats. I don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't thinking. Because I wonder how the people that camps around him feel with the constant work going on. Thank you, Talk Show T. Agnes, would you hot tub it with Diana? Hell no. Well, hello there, Cry 96 Tears. Don't think little Eric will have the bus done by Christmas like he wants. Well, he said he wants to sleep in it. Well, he can sleep in it right now. Diana won't be in there with him, though. He prefers the company of cats. All those cats would give you pink eye. Oh, wait, he has it. He's had it how many times? All the people there are Randy's followers. They don't care. They could be. Like Quartzsite is similar to. I was going to say that it's similar to Bartertown, but Slab City is similar to Bartertown. That would have a whole new bunch of gags to make videos about if it was in a Slab City. He wouldn't last very long there. People there know he's got money and he's got things. Yeah, he may not make it out. Wayne needs to quit messing around and start working 16-hour days with no breaks. Eric has to get what he wants, and he wants his bus by Christmas. He probably has STDs currently. Yeah, it's his business, but I assume that he does. That's not fair. I'm in La Posa South too. I know where he is, far from anyone. Slab City, you can see and feel the disease. Hey, yeah, the right people there though, like armed. Well, I shouldn't have said that, but you know what I mean. A caravan of like-minded individuals. I'm pretty sure those people around there wouldn't be much of a threat. I thought the Nomadic Fanatic bought some property in Concho, Arizona, next to Camper Van Kevin. Yeah, I don't exactly know how close his camp is from Camper Van Kevin's area, but I assumed it was just down the road. But supposedly he said that it's too much snow up there for him to do anything, which is weird. It's too cold for him, but he's the one that bought the property. I had to think that he knew that it would snow in the wintertime. I mean, is he really that stupid? He complained that it was hot in the summer and cold in the winter, and he could only be there during spring and fall, which makes no sense. Then why buy the property then? Those solar panels is all messed up now. We're getting beat with all that Arizona desert heat, and then getting frozen in the wintertime, kicked on ice and whatever. So what does it make much sense to have a solar array that you rarely even use? Does it make much sense that you've got batteries that are supposedly inside that blue box that are being heated, and he's not even there? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he could have just built it in the summertime, but wait till spring. Creeper Van Kevin swindled him into buying that property like he did the Bigfoot also. I wonder, did that property belong to Creeper Van Kevin? Nah, I guess I might be just going too far with that. Well, thank you, Bear85. Where did your hate for Eric the Nomadic begin? So many reasons. He has a mental illness that he is trying to run away from himself, and he thinks it's just the location, and then he will be happy. Instead of it's just him. He has to fake being happy. Exactly. That's what it is. You can't run from yourself. He'll always be unhappy wherever he is. Right now, he's with Diana. He's not happy. As much food as he can eat, and how much alcohol he drinks, and how much senseless things he buys, it won't matter. It won't be happy. Well, right now, Kevin is in Georgia, so you think that Tater's going to follow him there? Isn't some caretaker like guy living there on his property year round? Yeah, that Danny's is there supposedly, but I don't know if he's taking care of Eric's stuff. Like he works, so when he's not there, no one's really taking care of it. All Eric is relying on is his cameras to catch anyone to break into his storage sheds. Eric is a 30-year-old at Disney screams, yeah, he's what you call a Disney adult. These are people that have a good amount of money that to go on their own to Disneyland and Disney World and because I guess back when they were kids they couldn't afford to do it, so now that they're old enough they do it, but they overdo it. They don't have children. So the very I guess what happened is that the way society is now, that we've got people, grown adults that don't have children, that don't want children. They just want to live like a child and just please themselves. They don't care about any procreating or the next generation. All they care about is themselves. He has signs saying to stay out. Nobody wants to get in there. What has he got? Like Mickey Mouse dolls? It's what, $100 worth of Mickey Mouse dolls. Next year he will do something else. Yeah, I mean it'd be okay if he went to Disney World. Like if let's just say if he still had a traveling channel, and you're traveling from one end of America to the other, then it makes sense that you might want to go to Disney World and you might want to go to Disneyland. But there's so many other places, so many other states that you can go to, and plenty of other amusement parks. You don't really have to just go to those places. Every 3 months he does something new or different because nothing makes him happy. Plus, he gets to rip off people as a career. Does she really have an OnlyFans? Yes. And I just want to say don't go there. There's no reason to go there. The Diana has plenty of competition who are like a million times better than she is. Yes, but it's called an Only Creeps. Well, hello there, Nigel. For research purpose, you should subscribe. No thanks. Why don't you take the bullet for us, okay? Disneyland used to be fun to go to, but now it's just too woke and expensive now. I took my granddaughter about 3 months ago for 2 days, and it cost me over $2,500. Yep, I hate Disney World. Yep, Disney woke. Yeah, and it didn't used to be like that. But then again, yeah, we're living in a different society now. The Disney that I grew up with is gone. And I forget what the guy's name is that used to run it. He no longer runs Disney. I've been to Disneyland twice with my grandkids this year. You see a lot of Disney adults. There's something else. Yikes. Well, hello there, resilient writer. Yep, they pretty much destroyed Star Wars. Which I guess is okay. I mean, it's unfortunate. Like I like to think that the first three movies are the only Star Wars movies. I didn't even like the prequels. What was that whole deal with Eric going on that Disney cruise with those two guys? Well, it's I think we all know what was happening there. I'm it. He didn't have a separate room. He was there with them. You might say they were sharing the cost of being there. But look, if I'm going on a cruise with some friends, I'm going to have my own room. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to leave anything to anyone's imagination to what's happening. And then when he was done with the cruise, and he was in Universal Studios, and then he said, you know, a lot of people were criticizing my lifestyle, and that's very phobic. So he was basically letting us all know what was going on during that cruise. Hollywood has destroyed everything. There's zero original ideas. Everything's a remake. Yeah, I don't want to turn this into a political discussion, but whoever is running Hollywood right now, all they can do is create. They all they can do is take over existing franchises and use it they're like a hermit crabs. They can't make their own shell. They have to use another shell. They have to use another franchise. They have to use. They can't make anything original. So Diana is just a front. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he might be bisexual, but don't. I can't guarantee that. I don't know. His other two girlfriends, they genuinely seemed like they liked him. I don't know if Angela really loved him, and I don't know if they had what kind of relationship they had. You need to start a everything that's wrong with Disneyland channel. Well, I mean, I want to do Ames Academy videos, but between work and making these videos, it's kind of hard to do. I want to do one on Mark Hamill. Yeah, Mark Hamill's son. He got this chick pregnant, and this chick was a porn star. We all know what this was a booty call from some porn star, and but supposedly it was supposed to be a relationship. But his son is like, he finds out that the chick's pregnant, and he's like, well, you gotta you gotta have an abortion. And the girl's like, no, I'm not going to have an abortion. This is my choice. And he's like, well, that's not fair. That's not fair. And these are all terrible people. None of these people got halos over their heads. And so, anyways, Mark Hamill is his wife. She calls her on the phone. She's like, "Well, if you had an abortion, then we could go to London together and enjoy the sights." And she's like, "No, I'm not going to kill my daughter just so that we can go to the London." Because well, then we're just calling it off. The son call up the relationship because she wouldn't have an abortion. But I know that this chick, she knew that this kid was a golden goose, and she's like, I'm not gonna let go of this. This is my ticket to freedom. Do we believe he actually broke his ribs and fell off the RV, or did he get drunk and handsy with that random chick? I don't know. I was on. I have a fake account on Facebook, and I was actually talking to her, but she didn't really want to say anything about it, and I wasn't gonna I didn't want to destroy the account by trying raising her suspicions about it. All she really wanted to do was try to get money from me, which is weird. So I guess she was like some kind of a transient that's just an opportunist. She found Eric. He provided her drinks and some places to go, but it wasn't going to last. What happened on the roof? He supposedly fell off the roof when he said he got drunk. Well, he said he was climbed the roof and slipped and fell off the ladder, and that's how he broke his ribs. But he didn't break his ribs. Oh, you mean Nathan Hamill? Well, they worked it out. Eventually, she had the child. They she they's like, okay, just we'll take you to Planned Parenthood, and they gave her something, and it didn't kill the child. The child was survived the whatever it is that they gave her, and so she's like, well, I'm not going to do this a second time. This is a sign that the child needs to be born. And so she had the child, a little girl, and there's a picture of him and her in the together. So, but Nathan Hamill, he was like, why have the child? Don't want it'll be sad for the child because his parents won't be in her life. Like, how's that work? I think that I would rather be alive and make that decision for myself than to have someone kill me. It's like, how do you know that I'd be unhappy that if I didn't know my parents? How would you know that? He has the beginning stages of osteoporosis because he has replaced dairy and bone building nutrients for beer. Yeah, yeah, but I also think that he knows that his lifestyle is going to make him live. It's going to drastically cut his life short. So that's his plan, I suppose. Is he's just going to drink himself to the grave. He's going to eat and drink himself to the grave until he has a stroke, or he had his not his kidneys, but his liver fails. And then what's he going to do? I'm pretty sure that YouTube doesn't have an insurance policy, so his insurance his health bills is going to be on him. And I don't think that his 90K a year YouTube earnings is going to help him to get a new liver. Honestly, please think about everything wrong with Disney Channel. I would be a complete hit, brother. I would love to do it. I would like to. I have a lot of ideas. There's other things other than Eric that I'd like to do. That's like Alex who had diabetes and wouldn't stop drinking, and then he had a leg problems, then amputated it, then died 9 months later. It's a very real possibility, and he probably knows this. He it's you know, if you can drown yourself in alcohol, so you know what the truth is. So he drinks the beer in order to forget the reality. What's the future for him? Liver failure is a horrible way to go, as you may know, Agnes being in healthcare. Yeah, it's pretty bad, and it's a terrible way to go. And I mean, I don't wish that on Eric. He is a pretty bad person, but I don't know if he's worthy of such a future. Well, I mean, I want to do Ames, but I want to do it right, and I need to get maybe another puppet for just Ames. I was just going to redo Eric. I only have Eric as the one Eric puppet, but I wanted to get a puppet for Blossom because it was it's kind of difficult to redress him for her. That's what I've been doing. We take his clothes off, put a wig on him, put a little dress on, and that's how we do Blossom. And then so it's not just one puppet; it's two puppets. Then that means you got to act out the scenes for her and all that. It's a little complicated. But if she's going to stay with him, then I'll get a separate puppet. It'll be easier. And then for Ames, I'll get another puppet for that. And with Ames, I'm just going to use my regular voice. I don't think I mean, what's better, my voice or Eric's voice? I mean, I can do both. Small cell carcinoma, lung cancer. You can pull all four stages, not knowing. You can go all four stages, not knowing anything is wrong, and then when terminal, you only have 1 year left. Yeah, I mean, it sucks for anyone that have cancer. I mean, all you can do is get checkups, and I mean anyone is the way the world is, the way we eat and drink. You can't even help getting cancer, not getting cancer. The very air we breathe is toxic. Well, hello there, Kevlar 509. I am Nomadic Fanatic's number one fan. Well, thank you very much, the prototype. Well, it's been about an hour, and I think I'm going to hang it up. Dinner's. I can smell dinner cooking, and I need to go eat, put something in my belly. So I'm going to bid you guys good night, and I'll see you again next Saturday. Hopefully, you know. All right, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Just be there and be square.